Hey everybody, Scott here for the Helix channel. It's Tuesday and today rolling on with more Sans Amp action. No amplifier model in this preset. Just some overdrives, EQ, IRs, and then on the top path of the bottom path, a delay and then a reverb on the bottom, and then a compressor added just for fun. It also does a little bit of taming down of one of the overdrives, which is a little bit gnarly. Shall we? Here we are at the Helix. Today's Sans Amp has some gate and 4 overdrives. I started with 3, and then I decided that I needed a little something extra. I started with the adding the deranged master to the kinky boost, and then I also had the compulsive drive, and that was great. But then I remembered that the Top Secret OD gives a very Marshall-esque quality, a bit of a sizzle in the background that you can only get from a cranked Marshall, really. And a lot of records have that sound on it. And if you listen really close, you can hear it. But, you know, if you don't really have the ears for it, trust me, it's there. Plus, a great thing about the Top Secret OD on this one is it brings some bottom end to the party, where it was kind of missing with the other overdrives. And so what's happening with the different levels, so our different snapshots. So we start off with a vintage snapshot. And this one is just, you know, the Marshall quality, and then the compulsive drive. Not a lot of it. And you'll notice the gain levels are very low because it's a vintage, mid to late 60s kind of sound, and or to early 70s. Some graphic EQ happening. Same IRs as yesterday, of course, because it's my custom one. And the reverb is room, and the delay is a duck delay, but it's just for a quick slapback to give it some space to the sound. And then I've added a compressor at the end. And then when you press the expression forward, it adds some gain so that on any one of the 3 snapshots, you can press the expression forward and get a lead sound. It doesn't really change the reverb or the delay. It just gives you more of the outputs on both of them, and then more gain on the from the compressor. You could, add some more parameters. You could make the you can't change the parameters that are already white because they're already being used by other controllers, meaning the switches. So you would have to do other things to to change for your leads. But for me, this is cool. Now on the classic, that's the next snapshot, the deranged master comes in. The deranged master is kind of like the kinky boost, but a little bit more like a Dallas range master, which is what it's designed after, which just adds some top end. It's kind of a bottom end reducer, really. So having the Top Secret OD in line with that is a must if you want to have any bottom end without having to add a bunch in the EQ section. Because I'm still pulling some out, you'll notice. Now on the final snapshot is the 80s. And that one has a scooped mid-range. And it's got the compulsive drive, Top Secret OD, deranged master, and the kinky boost happening. It's got that sizzle in the background, if you listen really close. But in a recording situation, you're not going to notice it, but it's like it's there. The player knows it's there when he's playing it, and it's it's kind of the way that people used to crank their old Marshalls back in the 70s and early 80s before there were overdrive pedals to add on top of it to give more gain, But this one's kind of like one of those, but with an overdrive in front of it, but without an amp. Crazy. Would you like to hear it? There you have it, everybody. SansAmp number 2. This time with 4 overdrives. That's a lot. Oh, we'll see if I can add to that as the week progresses. Maybe, maybe not. Who knows? There's no way of knowing. But it is fun to throw the different ones in and then see how they react. Because certain combinations don't really work. And you have to, it's a lot of trial and error, let's just say. But I've got a lot more to go before the week is over. I'm going to try all of the overdrives in different combinations. Not all at once, of course. Calm down. Let's not get crazy. Woo. Good stuff, though. So, I will be back tomorrow. If you would like these, drop me a line right now. I will send them over the weekend. All of them. And then if you didn't get last week's, drop me a line and I'll send you those this week. And then at the end of the week, you can get whatever. This week's. I don't know. It'd probably be easier if I put them on my website, but I'm super lazy. You don't understand. I just sit here all day playing Scrabble Go, and then come in here for a little while each day and work some stuff out and then make a video. Sort of. It takes a little longer than that, but, you know, Scrabble Go is what's keeping me sane during the apocalypse right now. So if you want to play me on Scrabble Go, come join. I don't know how to, you know, I have no idea what my handle is. I think it's my Facebook name, Scott Michael Minch. So, if you want to do that, join me. It's good times. I will see you tomorrow with another SansAmp. Maybe even a SansAmp, name that riff. I don't know. Let's not get crazy. There's still too much to do for that. So, I'll see you then. And until then, rock on.